Guys, welcome to Rising Vibration. I am driving and I've been wanting to do a series of readings this week, but I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to do it yet. But sorry for the shaking, it's going to shake a little bit, so sorry for the video on that, but I want to do a series. Oh my god. Anyway, I wanted to do something with each one of the zodiac signs that, for instance, ruined your life, completely fucked up your life, and people can say, it's your fault that this happened, but sometimes you really have people in your life that screw up your life, and anyway, you have people who ruin your life and you wonder if they're ever going to get their karma back. So for instance, Libra ruined my life. Will they ever get the karma back for what they did, etc., etc.? So that's what this, my nose is running, it's cold. But seriously, this reading is called, let's get back serious. This reading is called They Ruined My Life. Will they ever get payback? I hope you guys do enjoy the reading. Please don't take it that seriously. It's more for fun because it's not good to wish ill will on anyone. It's just a method of venting about your frustrations and just kind of look at this like a release for any frustration you can be having with a past partner who really ruined your life. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Take care. Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I just want to start off by explaining that these readings are not to wish any ill will or bad luck on anyone. I have a lot of people who don't even watch the video who are making comments as such. That is not the rationale for these readings, and that is not the intent behind the reading. Yeah, so that's the whole point, that everyone has a dark a negative side and a positive side. This is more to look at the dark side of a personality or of a zodiac sign, because that's what happens when someone treats you poorly, or when someone does you wrong, or someone treats you bad. They are reacting to their darker, lower base energy. So that's the nature of the readings. I hope you guys enjoy them. Take care. Bye-bye. This reading is for the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign that did you dirty. They did you wrong, and you would like to know if they will ever get their comeuppance, if they will ever get payback. This is not that you are wishing any ill will on the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female. I've already shuffled. We're going to look at the karmic energy. For the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we have Major Arcana, we have the Hierophant. This is playing by the rules, essentially. This is, I'm getting honoring contracts, honoring agreements, feeling compelled to do so, honoring tradition, honoring some type of family ritual or way of being. So it could be that this is something like the Hierophant. This is a preacher in this deck. This is a karma deck. This could be a situation where a person felt, so let's go in two different ways. A person, the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, felt obligated to behave the way they behaved towards you. It could also be that they were pressured by family to react a certain way. It could be that they were reacting on conviction, really believing that they were right in their actions. Even though their actions were so wrong, they felt like they were valid in what they did. I'm also getting some energy of a turncoat. because they have backing. So it's almost like somebody backs them up, so they behave very badly, but the people who back them up are, they're symbols of God, or they're symbols of what's right or wrong. Since this person says what I'm doing to you is okay, then it's okay, even though everyone knows that it's not okay. So this could be, for instance, them telling you a lie, the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus telling you a lie that they share with another person, and the other person doesn't stop them from telling you the lie. So what am I trying to say? The karmic energy for the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus who did you wrong is something that looks like they have backing to behave this way. They have backing from a high authority, something like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do these a little bit different than the other readings. I'm going to look at the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus who did you dirty or did you wrong in the area of love, in the area of friendship, and then in the financial area of work and money. So it could be a boss, it could be an employee, who knows? I'm trying to spread out the scope. So I've already shuffled the cards. This is for the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus who did you dirty, and you're wondering if they will ever get payback in the area of love and intimate relationships. The Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus who did you dirty. We're starting off with the Seven of Cups. So I'm sensing that there is some regret there. So in the area of love, it could be that they felt like they were upgrading. The Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, felt like they were reaching an upgrade. Something was presented to them like it was better than you, that it had more value than you. And then the reality of the situation, I'm getting it was a switcheroo. It changed after they got into that situation. It changed after they made their decision or they made their choice. So something looks like they didn't get what they bargained for. They didn't get what they paid for. The person turned out to be, let's say, different than what they anticipated, but I'm not sure if it was good or bad. I don't really see that. It's almost like they have too many choices in a way and they can't decide as well. But I'm not sure what that means. That could just be because it's presenting like the Seven of Cups. So just give me a minute here with this for a second for love relationships. So we have the Seven of Cups and now we have the Seven of Pentacles. So again, this is something not quite going how they anticipated. It doesn't look to be like it has an even flow. It could be that again, they thought that they were upgrading. So they're giving up on one partner to move on to another partner who looks like they have a lot of money. And in the reality, the person has not a lot of money, they have a lot of debt. Or the financial position of the person isn't what they anticipated. It looks like the Aquarius would have left for something that they thought would put them in a better situation. And now, in terms of love relationships or intimate relationships, it doesn't look like it actually put them in a better situation. So, will they finally get their comeuppance for the wrong? Will the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus finally get their comeuppance where it's visible to the person who they damaged or hurt or whose life that they feel they destroyed? And hopefully they, not to say hopefully they did destroy your life, but hopefully you have some foundation to what you're accusing the other person from, and your karma clear. So will they finally get their comeuppance? The Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Ace of Swords. So So this is a situation where, in a way, they get their comeuppance in the area of relationship, intimate relationships, if they damage you in that area. That whoever they left with or they started with, it doesn't look like it goes smoothly. And in a way, it almost looks like they have to start over. And not necessarily with the person that they vacated for. It's like for me, there was confusion or some type of problems or revelations in the Seven of Cups. They see all kinds of things that were hidden from them about this person. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, they're trying to see how to reconcile that or if they can fix it. Or it's almost like, okay, you don't have what I thought you have, or you're not the person who I thought you were. But let me still try to make this work because I'm here now. So it's almost like they try to make it work, and then with this Ace of Swords, they realize that no, this was a bust. This isn't actually what I wanted, and they could try to start over, but not with that person. I feel like the Ace of Swords is the Aquarius just realizing that perhaps it wasn't the right way to go or the right thing to do. So let's look at if you have an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, who was a friend who did you dirty, they ruined your life, they did you wrong, and you're wondering if they will ever get their comeuppance for what they did to you. The area of friendships, we have the Ace of Swords. Let's pull one more, and we have, well, this is a really odd reading, how this is doubling. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands. So we have earth, fire, air, and water now spreading, the energy spreading in the reading. So this is in the area of friendship. So this is coming across to me more like someone trying to make amends because they in fact feel guilty or they feel lost without the Aquarius in their life. They don't want the Aquarius as an enemy. So they can be coming, the Aquarius, so this is odd because the Aquarius can be trying on the other side to make amends with a person because they don't want the person as an enemy. So they can be coming forward trying to look for a way to patch the relationship, but I feel like it's because they need something with the Eight of Swords. They realize the value of the person or they need the person for some reason. So it could even be that they want or need your company. It could be that they feel lonely, and they could be reaching out because they want to reconnect with you in the friendship, and trying to find a way to fix things. I don't know if it's actually an apology. It feels like they will just try to find a way to fix things without apologizing, almost to give you a gift or to do something for you that you need to have done. And that's their way of saying sorry. Let's put it like that. So finally, what's the outcome? Will the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising get their comeuppance for a person that they did wrong or they did dirty? And I mean, honestly, you feel like they ruined your life or they ruined a situation for you. We have the, very interesting, we have the Knight of Cups. So each time I'm asking if the Aquarius gets their comeuppance, we're getting very positive energy because in the area of love, we have the Ace of Swords, and in the area of friendship, we have the Knight of Cups. And it just seems to me like the Aquarius is trying to fix things, perhaps because they do feel a heavy burden of guilt with this Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. They are feeling some burden of guilt if they have wronged somebody or done someone wrong. And it seems to me that the Aquarius does want to make amends. They want to find a way to repair relationships, to repair any damage that they can have been accused of causing or giving to someone who they care about. Because I see a person here who cares, even though they may show that they don't care. With the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is almost a very dry energy here, topped by the Ace of Swords. This is a person who underneath they care. Even if they've been rude, even if they've been mean. With the Hierophant here, this is a cut and dry energy. It's a like this is right, this is wrong, according to religious beliefs or belief systems. So there's some element of that there that's keeping them sturdy on the front, but in their heart, they have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, and they really want to try to fix things. So this was in the area of friendship. So finally, in the area of money, work, relationships, work dynamic for the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign who did you dirty. Will they finally get their comeuppance? We have major arcana, the Fool. And we have the Six of Swords. It seems to me like in that way at work, it's almost like all was fair, all is fair. They could have felt that you were a threat. They could have wanted you out of the picture or out of the way. Yeah, it's like they were trying to push you out. They were trying to damage you. And they don't have any guilt with that because, again, back to the Hierophant. In work, you can be brutal. You take no prisoners when you're trying to take out your competitor. And they saw you as a competitor and they could really feel like, well, even though I lied on that person, even though I spread rumors about that person, even though I accused them of something that they didn't do, this is okay because this is the work dynamic. Remember the Hierophant. This is the work dynamic. So at work, you do that. You can do that to people. You can crush your enemy or your competitor or your nemesis. It's something like that here. You can do whatever it takes to get them out of the picture with the Six Swords and the major arcana, the Fool. So will they finally get their comeuppance if they did behave this way at work? The Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and you feel like they ruined your life or they ruined your future. We have the Three of Swords now. Isn't that interesting? Finally, the energy for this work dynamic. It seems that in professional sphere, work sphere, money sphere, that the Aquarius will sustain some type of damage if they wronged a colleague or this is a boss who wronged an employee in the work environment. It looks like they will sustain some kind of a loss. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will lose their job or their position, but they can lose something in the element of their reputation. They can lose the trust of other people who you work with, or in that work dynamic, they can lose the trust of the boss or the superior. Like people start to open their eyes to who they are. Yeah, because if you tell a lie on someone or if you try to do someone dirty in a work environment and then later someone finds out that what you said wasn't absolutely true and they know that you intentionally spread rumors or you gossip, normally they're going to watch out for that Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign that did that. So your final advice in all of this, who want to see the Aquarius who did you wrong, completely destroyed your life or damaged your life, you want to see them get their comeuppance, your final advice is going to be Major Arcana, the Hermit. I'm just going to show you that card. Ooh, there's a lot behind this Hermit energy. So we have, this is a battle of wheels with Major Arcana, the Hierophant, and the Preacher here, and the Hermit here. I'll give you an example. Look at religions where people feel like my religion is right, my religion is better than yours. This is the clash of the titans, and this is what causes a lot of damage on this planet when people come into those type of debates. So it could be that you equally felt like your way was the right way or the correct way, that you have more power behind you and your way of thinking because of your background, because of your religion. I don't know what. I feel like one person felt like they were more right than the other person. And with this Hermit coming out for your final advice, I get something like a need to take the high road, a need to put down the sword as well with this Ace of Sword here, and even the Three of Swords. Put down the sword, put down the fight. What are you fighting for? This is always coming from here. Why should you fight to prove your point when you could just walk away and save yourself, or find salvation in walking away and giving up the fight will be better for you? I don't know what that's about, but that's what I have finally for the final advice for you. I hope you guys did enjoy the reading. Take care. Bye-bye.